Welcome to the demonstration of NCR Console, Inventory Management. For inventory management, it's important to note that with inventory management, you have a moving average cost of goods sold, so be able to decrement your inventory at the ingredient level. You have kits and bundles, receiving history, discrepancy tracking, as well as suggestive ordering. Let's go take a look. To access NCR Console, you need to go to the website store.ncrconsole.com. Immediately, you'll be presented with a dashboard of options, most of which will not be affecting your inventory management. What will affect your inventory management will be located under your store and product area. Once we go under store and product, we're presented with two options, where we can fill in our vendor information or click into our store's inventory. The store inventory is especially ideal for NCR Silver or even NCR Silver Pro Restaurant Edition. Though NCR Silver does have simple inventory, if there are some complex items that need attention, you can address them here within your inventory tools. As you know, with NCR Silver Pro Restaurant, there are no inventory components whatsoever, so if you need to keep track of your recipes, feel free to add on this component. Let's walk through what it looks like when you're actually putting in the recipe. The first step is you go into your back office through mystore.ncrsilver.com. You will load in the product information, and those will be your item buttons. Those item buttons are then downloaded here when we click Download Products. When we download the inventory items, if we've already done so, then this field should be blank. If it's not blank, we scroll down and hit Download Inventory. So that way we can establish to whom our raw ingredients can be connected. Notice beyond our item inventory items, we have the ability to download our modifiers. For now, I'm going to go back. Once we've put in our items, we can now type in our raw ingredients. The items are put in directly from the vendor sheet. So just like you have on the vendor sheet, you could put in an item such as dry goods. So you can put in like napkins, comes in one sleeve, or you can call it one each. And of the one each, there are 6 sleeves per case. And each case is going to cost me about $8. You just keep on going down the line on the vendor sheet until you fill in everything in. Once you're done, you hit Save. To connect your raw ingredients to the particular item products, you must go under Manage Inventory. We will locate our product, and then we can click into our particular category of items that we downloaded. Notice that while I have a particular category selected, if I hit More Options, I have the ability to view my entire inventory, add in, take, manage units, meaning if I bring in a gallon of milk, I know I can get 128 ounces out of it. So I can break it down there. Additionally, if I click Options next to the category name, we can do a new item, a new subcategory. We can edit the category, delete the category, or continue on with POS mapping. With POS mapping, this allows us to map to our first variation column example. Since I don't have any items to map here because they are straight items, we'll just go ahead and continue by clicking into the item profile. Once we click into the item profile, notice we can edit our item information. We can even put in our SKU, minimum quantity, maximum quantity, our lead time. And fun facts, when you include your minimum quantity and lead time within your raw ingredients, That will help you to calculate your depletion rate as well as provide suggestive ordering via email or even text so you can then contact your particular vendor. The recipe itself is put in here under the Recipe subtab. You can hit Add New Item and then pull from the raw ingredients listed within the system. Once you put in these raw ingredients, you will then see the recipe listed here. Now, at first, you may not see the total cost because we're not done yet. The total cost is only put in the system after you take your inventory. So we can go back and now hit Take Inventory. When you take your inventory, this is giving you an actual count on hand against your theoretical, which is your initial minus what you sold plus what you've received from vendors. Within Take Inventory, you can locate your particular item, continuing down, maybe we need to get some more sugar in. We hit Next, and at the very bottom, you can submit and hit OK. Just like you have on your vendor sheet, you can even select the reason if there was any deviation of your theoretical on hand against your actual on hand. Beyond that, whenever you need to update your costs, you will be receiving more inventory from your vendor. This is when we can add in the inventory. Now, what's really nice is maybe you're a busy restaurant and you didn't have time to put in the vendor sheet as soon as it walked through your door. No worries. Backtrack the date, put in the date or the time that the vendor dropped by, and then input your information. So that way when we add in, we will have a summary cost of our invoice total at the bottom. Once we hit Finalize, our items are now in the system. And that's how you interact within the product side. As far as reporting goes, we can view inventory to check our inventory history, viewing a detailed history of each item going in and out of the store, tracking your inventory movement based on your depletion rate, your profitability report, your discrepancy report, your spending report, cost of goods sold, and your inventory on hand. The inventory on hand, I believe, is the best one because essentially you can go in and double check against your reporting to see how the system looks against how much you should actually have on hand. And as promised, if you want to receive notifications, you'll see them here under Settings, Notifications, and we can then track your depletion as well as any detailed summary reporting. And that's it for NCR Console Inventory Management.